Good morning. What is happening? Yeah, happy Wednesday, December 24th. Merry Christmas, everyone. Getting there. If you hopefully you've got your shopping done here in the Northeast. Well, in southern Maine anyway, we're blanketed with I'm gonna say a solid 8 inches of snow so far. Supposed to continue until 1 p.m. So puts a little crimp in your if you're planning on starting your shopping today, you might have a little bit of trouble. So, Merry Christmas Eve. Locke Johnson, first one in on Facebook anyway. Same to you, Dave. Dave Howard is in. Good to see you. Yeah. What's happening, guys? Man, it's been a fast and furious. I did a lot Monday and Tuesday, and so thank God for Wendy um doing other stuff. I'm looking back and I'm like, why didn't I take some time off? Yeah, but I don't know. It's what I'm doing. It's what I'm doing. So, world domination never sleeps, ladies and gentlemen. I got my standard shirt on today. Got my standard stuff back there. So, yeah, just a little note to let you know, hey, check it. Make sure you're keeping your standard up. Keep it high. Go live on Instagram, even though one of these days one of these days, it's going to be more people watching on Instagram than there are on Facebook, but it's all good. I'm over it. No, really. Yeah, what's better than a white Christmas hanging with you at 8, right, Dave? Love it. Here comes Jubal. Good morning. Merry Christmas Eve. How can we not all be a 10 today? Yeah. Tim Kasperzak getting in on the regular. Brandy Smith Kemp. Nice to see you. Hello to your team and Corey and everybody. Matthew Padrone is here. Merry Christmas Eve to all. It never really hit me when I decided to do this thing. I'm like, I'm gonna have to do that on Christmas. We'll be down. Bailey will be asleep. I'll come down. We'll get her done. Get you guys off and running. So, yeah, Bubba Hogan, where are you? Somebody put a call out to him. Dan Bennett, where you at? Andrea Gooch, good morning. Yeah, Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho. I should have got a hat, Santa hat. Screw up the headphones, though, probably. So, Catherine Thomas, welcome in. Good to see you guys. And it's funny. Sometimes I'll go upstairs afterwards and say to Wendy, hey, that went well or whatever. Oh, I did. Boy, I didn't. So some people I didn't see. I didn't see Jason Rector, and she'll be like, no, Jason was on there. And I'm like, oh, it didn't. Sometimes it doesn't scroll up. Like if I'm not looking at it on my phone, it won't. Somebody could watch and not comment. I wouldn't know they were here. So for you guys, welcome. Glad that you're here. So, yeah, where is Rachel? Merry Christmas, Matt Blood. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, what is happening? We'll put it on the phone here. That way, maybe I can see some people that. Sometimes I don't know if you guys have it happen if you're looking on your phone, but it'll just say, whether Matt Blood is watching, Matt Blood is watching, Matt Blood is watching 100,000 times in a row. So, Stacy Simino is here. Holy cow! How are you, my friend? Good to see you on here. Shane Todd. I have a hard time with that last name. I got to do the T, T-O-D-T. Todd, though, right? Yeah. Hello. Welcome. Guys, day 363 today in a row. Airports can now claim moving vehicle in the passenger seat. Hotel rooms. Let me see. I've done it in Texas, Kentucky, Tennessee, probably like Connecticut, not Arkansas. Yeah, maybe Arkansas. I'm gonna have to look back and be ready for Friday for all the states that done it as well. I don't think Florida's on there. Good morning, Dustin Hippensteel. Yeah, how's your day? Good to see you guys. Luke McGee coming in. Must have time blocked it. That joke's getting old, isn't it, Luke? Let it go, Bob. Merry Christmas, Argentina. Yeah. Good to see you guys. Sometimes I crack myself up. Something. Wendy got me some creamer for the coffee. You know, I don't need a lot in life. A little bit of cream is all right, isn't it? Come on. I don't know. Stacy's on here. Watch yourself. Oh man, good to see you guys. You guys that are jumping on YouTube, I appreciate it. Shot some good podcasts lately. And I'm coming for you. If you're on here, I'm probably coming for you. I've got Nick Salmons came out of the woodwork, did a podcast with him. Matt Adamiak from Manitoba, Winnipeg. Who else did I? Joe Spack did a good podcast with Joe Spack. Who did I have yesterday? I look at my calendar. Roberto Rodriguez I did yesterday, and then Marty Graham, who's a member of our Rosenberg community. So we had to get a little female influence on the podcast. It was getting too testosterone-y. So yeah, for sure. Josh Baker, good morning. Maybe we'll get a bunch this morning, and hopefully you guys are off today or not working the whole day. I mean, for God's sakes, give yourself a break. John Wick, yeah, one more day till Christmas. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you being on. I was looking at a YouTube video this morning about a guy that grew his YouTube channel. So, and then I realized just how much I don't know. So I'm just doing the thing. I'm over here. I'm just like a banging around, like a like a buffalo in a gift shop type of thing, just crashing around, making noise. Half day for Matt Blood. Good deal. Yeah. Nothing new after 2. Remember that. Well, let's talk about it, guys. Day 363. Okay. I thought I would take today, tomorrow, and Friday and just kind of reflect a little bit on what the heck we've been doing here, right? Day 363 of what I've called hashtag live 365. So 3 days left, including today. So I don't, and as much as it kind of started like a streak thing, it's really never been about a streak. Would you agree? I mean, we've just been at it every day. You guys that show up all the time. It's just been rep after rep after rep. And it occurred to me, it's been about what happens when when you stop trying to change your life and start changing your identity, That's why I wore the shirt, the standard, because now it's just the standard. Okay. Just a standard to be here every morning. Okay. If you've ever said, I just need to be more consistent, then today is for you. See how I try to sensationalize that? Did it work? Probably not. Right. So the lie that we all believe. Here it is. Ready? I'll show up when I feel ready. I'll do it when I feel ready. Okay. The truth is nobody feels ready. You don't ever feel ready. Okay. Ready is a reward, not a requirement. Okay. So where are you waiting for confidence instead of building it? It doesn't just fall out of the sky, right? Dustin, thank you. It's amazing to see the impact going live has had on your life. Love seeing your progress. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Guys, what would change if you just showed up even messy for 30 days? Just show up messy for 30 days. I mean, do you think that when you start something, you should be perfect at it, right? Like, today is for you. Glitter. Thanks, Luck. There he is. Bubba Hogan. Bubba, you start. I know what you're doing. You're slow walking it so we can take the touring man thing and make it Bubba Hogan is here, right? We're not doing it. Get over yourself. I got a nice gift in the mail from Touring Man yesterday. I'm going to bring that out on Friday and show it to you guys. So stick around. All right. Matt says that stings because I know it's true. Well, it's what we're doing here, right, Matt? Throwing a little accountability around here and there. But yeah, what would change if you showed up messy for 30 days? Now, you guys that have done 75 hard or committed to a routine every single day, you don't just start and be where you think you're going to be at the end. Okay. I kind of came up with like 5 lessons, 5 things as I started thinking about this, and I'm going to share more tomorrow. But things that I've learned: 1, stop chasing confidence and just build proof. Right, man? How confident would I be if I did a live video every single day? Man, that's a lot of content to come up with. Wow, I don't know if I'm going to be available every day. What if I get sick? What if I travel? Right? Just build the proof, guys. All right. Build one small daily promise you can keep to yourself for 7 days. Try that. Just try it. And it doesn't have to be, hey, I'm going to climb Kilimanjaro every day, right? Like pick one thing. Just pick one thing to either change, improve, commit to. Number 2, don't raise the bar, lower the friction. Okay, I didn't succeed because I was disciplined. I succeeded at this. I don't get hit by a bus tomorrow, but I succeeded because I made quitting harder than continuing. Just made that harder. I don't want to skip a day and come on here and look at you guys, right? Good morning, Pete Christensen. How are you? Always the highest praise when somebody calls me coach. So thank you, brother. Yeah, it wasn't because of the discipline, guys. It was just because it would have been harder to quit than keep going. Simple. You know, what can you remove from your life that makes starting easier? Okay, lower the friction. You know, hey, when I feel like it, when I show up, when things go better, when I have enough money, when I have the time. Yeah, there it is, Shane. Micro commitment. Confidence is key. Yeah, but you know, John, I've gotten the confidence from doing this, right? And I'm already a pretty confident guy. And you know, I don't really lack confidence, but deep down, I think we all question ourselves on things. So, you know, if we're going to make a commitment to it. So, number 3 thing that I learned: your standards don't rise when life gets easy. They rise when life gets busy or when it gets tough. Hard weeks equal identity reps. You're just doing the identity reps, okay? So decide in advance what non-negotiable looks like when things go sideways, because I have news for you. They're gonna go sideways. There is gonna be stress. There is gonna be adversity. Do you guys think that I haven't had some things come up this year that knocked me off my game a little bit or shook the snow globe, so to speak? Yeah, yeah, 100%. Major work transition. Oh, wait a minute. Throw a wedding in there. You know, I mean, all kinds of stuff, right? Yeah. Number 4, momentum comes from boring days, not the breakthroughs. Okay. All right. Nobody sees that 80% in the middle, right? Here's how I know this. If you've ever lost weight and someone said to you, man, you look great, right? Like before you started, did anybody other than maybe your close relatives go, man, you look like crap? You know, they don't see the 80%. Okay. They don't see the work that you did. They just see the result. Yeah. Number 4, momentum comes from boring days, not breakthroughs. No, I said that one. Number 5, trust is built privately. Okay. See how I can laugh at myself, guys? If I cared, like if I thought I could do this without screwing up, that is the first time, though, in 363 days that I made a mistake, right? Trust is built privately. The relationship, even though I've met some of you guys this year, the relationship that changed the most wasn't this audience or the regulars or people that I've met that I didn't know at the beginning of the year. It was the relationship with myself. Okay. Got to keep those small promises to myself, right? I should have said 4.5. Where do I keep breaking small promises to myself? Ask yourself that. I'll kick that to the end of the week. I'll take care of that at the end of the day. Well, I mean, it's Thursday. I don't want to start something new at the end of the week. I'll start it on Monday. You know, guys, Dave got after you guys yesterday. Like, why wait and start a workout program at January 1st when it started today? And what's really different? I started this 5 days early. That's why December 26th is day 365. Because once I decided to do it, I just started. I'm like, why wait? We're going for it. I'll get 5 days of practice in. Whatever. We're going. I don't care if it sucks. We're going to do it again. We'll do it again the next day. Okay. So let's talk about the transformation. I become a better speaker? I think so. Yeah, I think so. But I also became someone who doesn't disappear when it gets uncomfortable. I think I strengthened that. Okay. Little transfer moment here for you guys. if you change nothing else in 2026, just become someone who finishes. Become someone who finishes. And you might think that I've always been someone who's a strong finisher, but I would argue that I'm a great starter. Okay, so this has been big for me to be able to do this and do it on this scale. Okay, I don't take it lightly. Thanks, Bubba. Appreciate it. Yeah, and thank you for the opportunities that you create behind the scenes for me all year long. So thank you. Um, I appreciate it. So we're gonna do a little something special on Friday, and I've been hinting at that all week. And I didn't want to drop it on Friday because I want to make sure that you come and that you're here and that you put it on your calendar. Um, so Friday is day 365. Okay. And like Locke said, I don't want it to be about me. And I truly don't. I mean, yeah, it's great. I did it. Boom. We got it. Right. I couldn't have done it without you guys. So what I want to do, I don't know how many people I can bring on at once. It might be 10, it might be 25. If it's 10, we'll rotate out. Okay. But I'm gonna post the StreamYard link at the top of the hour, the beginning of the show. I'm gonna post it right in the chat. Okay. That will get you in here with me behind the curtain, okay? And get you on. And we're gonna just chat about what kind of impact this has had on you. Okay. So anyone can come on screen. I want to see the faces behind the comments. Okay. So I wanted to give Locke time so that he could comb those locks of love and be presentable for the call. I didn't want to drop that on you guys because I'm afraid of what I might see. Wendy's like, "Oh, thank God, I gotta get after this hair by at least 7 a.m." So Wendy says, "I'm so very proud of you. You're an exceptional human being, and I love you very much. I love you too, and I probably owe you the most thanks for me being able to do this and do everything that I do. So I appreciate it." And we had Wendy on this year as one of our lives talking about her T-shirts. If you're looking for a love and kindness threads T-shirt, check out the link scrolling across the bottom. And if I know her, she's just getting ready to pop some links in there. So Wendy is an exceptionally amazing human being. Um, Day after day, I get examples of why I made the best decision I ever could have in hitching my wagon to her. So yeah, Lock Johnson still speaking to me. Oh man. Yeah, so we're gonna get together. It's I thought about saying, well, let's just do it on Zoom, right? But then I can't stream from that. And this is kind of where we've done it all year. So I hope you'll join us on Friday, same time, same station. Um, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna be here tomorrow too. You know that. But come and be prepared to talk about the community or maybe somebody that you've met that you didn't know or what kind of impact this has had on you, if any. Hopefully, some. So that'll be day 365. And guys, if you haven't heard me say it already, I'm going to keep on trucking. Wendy goes, "Oh, jeez, I'm going to keep on trucking." Um, and yeah, we just like I said, it's the standard. And the big surprise in there isn't that I do it for 365 days; it's that I just keep on trucking. Really, yeah. Dave, you all freaking rock, yeah. So I will post the link in StreamYard at the beginning of the call. And all you have to do is, and I'll probably post it repeatedly because I'm not sure the comments keep coming up, or I'll put it on the screen or whatever. We'll figure it out. Make sure you can get in if you'd like to. But I'd love to fill the screen with real people. Okay, and let's have some fun. All right, and that's the day after Christmas. That's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Uh, Alex here. Did I beat Dan? Yeah, you beat Dan by it's 8:19, so you got him by 3 minutes. He'll be here in just a minute, just a couple minutes. Yeah. And what are we gonna do with this next year? We're just gonna keep rocking. If you guys have topics that you want to talk about, throw them at me. Um, I'll come up with new and creative things, but I'm gonna be here. Okay, and I'm gonna be here. So because like the real secret is like you guys like, hey, I like to stop my morning with Bob and the crew. I like to stop my morning with you guys and check in with you guys and make sure everybody's okay. Um, we're just kind of building this thing. It's funny. Like I think I know Alex was here and Dave was here when we kind of hit 20 people. Like there would never be 20 people on, right? And now it's the growth it's amazing. Like now it's like within 3 minutes the number goes to 20 or 22 or 23. And like I almost don't even start until I see that there's 20 people on, which is crazy. When I say start, I mean kind of get into the content. And yesterday I noticed, bam, it went to 30 in a hurry within 5 or 6, 7 minutes, but it kind of stayed there. It kind of stayed there. All right. So, which was the first day I saw that it was kind of like 31, 32, 33. And it's not about the numbers, guys, for me, but it does indicate impact. All right. And that people that come on are staying on. Okay. Yeah, now you built it. Now they're coming. They're coming out of the corn. Children of the what was that? Children of the corn or no major? What was it? Base Field of Dreams. Yeah, Children of the Corn. Oh shit! Live 7:30. Yeah, we might have to change the. We might have to change the clicker, Matthew. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Oh man, yeah, guys, it wasn't a perfect plan when I started, and you don't need one either. Um, you just need to keep making the decision to show up. Just show up tomorrow. Um, that's all. And just like I've said that probably the thing that I've said most in my coaching calls and to people over the years is probably just keep showing up. Just keep showing up. So tomorrow I'm going to share the real cost of consistency, the stuff nobody talks about. Teaser. Wendy says, is your New Year's resolution to spread more love and kindness? Yeah. Hit the link, guys. Hit the link. Keep her streak alive. She's come to the table with an Etsy store and has an average, and I don't know how they rank these things, but she's way over one item per day, which is pretty cool, you know? So do that math long term. So she's making some impact, which is fun to see. I got to get upstairs and give her a whole bunch of business advice. She likes when I do that. Now you could have hats, you could have wristbands, you could have these rubber things here. You could do all kinds of things. You could have. She's like, "Stop! I'm going to walk before I run," which is good. She's paying attention, which is awesome. So love what you're doing. Everybody loves what you're doing. If you got a T-shirt or a hoodie or a long sleeve, make sure that Wendy has a picture of you in it so she can put it in her album and exploit your likeness on her page. So yeah, for sure. She picked a couple people she's a couple of different people that are pretty influential and sent them a t-shirt. One is a guy that hikes all over New Hampshire, but hikes Mount Washington like almost every day. Eric Sweet, and she sent him a t-shirt. He sent her a nice voice message back, which was cool. So, and hey, don't forget to get your tickets to Job Tread Connect. It's closing in fast. We will be there the 14th through the 16th. Bubba, did I see that you're going to be doing that Billy Cox event on the 13th? That's pretty cool. For a moment, I thought maybe I'll go a day early, and then I felt like a knitting needle jabbed me in the eye. And I thought probably a little bit better of that. Gonna be out a lot in January, so we'll have to miss that one. So Matt Blood says perfection is BS. Consistency is where it's at. Difficult for a recovering perfectionist to keep front of mind. Yeah. Nothing worse for Matt Blood than when he goes into a Dunkin' Donuts or a big box store and maybe hit the restroom and look at the tile work there. And then Matt, are those not the worst places? So grout lines and tile and all that stuff. I go in there and I'm like, oh, Matt Blood would be horrified in here to see all this stuff. Yeah. Can I just wear my WWBD with my girls wearing Wendy shirts? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, anything worth doing is worth doing well, right, Matt? I mean, the grout line had to be somewhere. Why didn't you put it where it's supposed to be? I had a customer one time got done his bathroom. He didn't like the tile guy. I knew it. So I had to play referee, but he took a quarter out of his pocket and he slid it across the floor and it hit one of the tiles about 4 tiles away. And he wanted the whole floor ripped out. Like, no, bro, we're not doing that. There are tolerances. Right, Matt? I'm sure you can recite them. Yeah. So the worst. Well, guys, what do you have for plans on Christmas? What's you traveling? Are you staying home? Hopefully, you're not alone. Are you hanging out, taking a trip? Don't forget to check out the Rosenberg Group. I sent our friend Lee Frisbee a link to the DSA, the Daily Sales Accelerator. If you want to check that out for a week, let me know. We'll hit you up with a link. Commercial work is all lesser quality. Tile paint and others. You know what, Pete, though? It shouldn't be, right? Like you go into those places and like there's a big chunk like where they cut around the piping for the tile or just pieced around it. And somebody accepted that on a level, right? Why? It shouldn't be that way. It is, though. Yeah. Home Alone, Dave Hollis. Be careful. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great night tonight, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow at 8. Bob and I both wore our WWBD shirts yesterday without planning it. Yes, we did. And he didn't even show up. Alex, home with 30 people, and I can't wait. Yeah, it's going to be fun, huh? We got a little smaller crowd, I think, this year. And that's okay. That's okay. We've had some fun ones. Sometimes though it gets a little bit late, it's like, okay, people, I kind of need to stop my rapping. But thanks to Wendy and Bailey, we're in solid shape here. So I'm gonna have to go out and move a little bit of snow. Those snowplow guys showed up at 3 a.m. this morning, so the dogs liked that. I had to peel them off the ceiling. So the good news is we'll never have an intruder. Not a successful one. Driving to Charleston. The McGee family is on the road. The Griswolds. Don't forget to check out the Live Like Jet Foundation. we raised $20,000 for the Live Like Jet Foundation at the Mach 5 event, which is pretty cool. So that's near and dear to Steve's heart and ours too. Foundation put in place to create the legacy for Jet, Steve's son, who perished in a motorcycle accident a couple of years ago. And the purpose of the foundation, not only to remember Jet, but also get some people into trade school that wouldn't otherwise be able to go. So pretty cool. Excuse me. Having a smaller crowd for Christmas than Thanksgiving. Still 20 people at our house. Wow. Start the smoker this afternoon. Looking forward to being with family. Matt, I always like just having people. I'd much rather have somebody over than travel. You know what I mean? Maybe that's selfish. I don't know, but I've been able to successfully navigate that over the years. But that may be coming to an end. So, maybe time to pivot. Who knows, right? Hey, and don't forget to check out Bailey Turner's social media management agency. Bailey, if you're listening, I think you owe Pete an email. Yeah, check it out. She can help you guys out if you don't like to post. You're okay shooting a little content, but you say, well, I'll post twice a week, and then 6 weeks go by and you don't post anything. You need some help. So get rid of that stuff and do what you do. Do it well. So, Alex, my niece is the most expensive. She thinks I have Amazon money. My neighbor Jimmy says, at some point I just give him money. You know why? He says it's always the right color and it always fits. So there you go. Yeah. Well, good. Guys, I appreciate it. My voice is going for some reason, maybe because I got laughing a little bit, but we've got a bunch to do today. I'll be on the end of the vacuum here for a while and get things pulled together. But for the most part, we're ready to rock and roll. You talking to me? Yeah. Don't forget to check out on Spotify. What are we checking out on Spotify? Is that the podcast, Wendy? Yeah. Only took me like 2 years to figure that out, but the podcast is on Apple Podcasts. It's on Spotify. I posted here on Facebook. Did a great podcast with Pete Christensen the other day. One with Pat Johnston. So getting some of the guys on and hearing some great perspective, not only on business but on life. Okay, so these are great things. I've been trying to keep them 20 to 30 minutes, so it's not a huge commitment for you to listen to. But we're having fun with it. I got them stacked up. I think I have 5 backlogged ready to go. The next one coming out, I believe, is Jason Cisneros. So you guys are gonna like that one. That was a good one. And then I've got Matt Ademiak, Marty Graham. We're gonna have some people on. We're gonna get a bunch of you guys on. So watch out. All right. Had Alex on. Yeah, had a great podcast with Alex. That's in there. So yeah, have a great Christmas Eve, everybody. I appreciate you. Hopefully the snow will stop. It seems like it's slowing down and the flakes are getting bigger. So I don't know if that's a myth or it's true, but yeah, McGee's, drive safe. If you guys are traveling and getting out and get in the middle of it, be careful. If you're flying, good luck. Especially if there's some weather. But yeah, love you guys. I hope you have a great Christmas. Hope you you make someone's day today in some way. All right. And then I'll be right back here at 8:00 tomorrow morning, just like as any other day. All right. Okay, guys, reach out if you need me. You know how to find me. And we will talk to you tomorrow. In the meantime, have a merry Christmas, Christmas Eve. Hope you're with family and friends and doing everything that you want to do today. Don't work all day, right? Not stopping here, Pete says. All right, guys. We'll see you. Have a great day. Take care.